Hey everybody, it's Stefan here on GenderqueerChat. This week we're talking about our relationship with our families and what we would do in terms of gender when or if we have kids. So, okay, a little bit about my family. My family lives in New York, and that's where I was born and raised. I'm currently going to school in Florida. I usually call or email or text my mom every 1 or 2 weeks, and I usually visit about twice a year during my breaks and stuff like that. My parents are divorced, and my mom is remarried. I lived with my mom after the divorce, and my dad moved to North Carolina. And so I only talk to him about once every couple months or so, and I only see him about once every 1 or 2 years. I think it's been about a year and a half since I saw him last. I am the oldest child in my family. I have 4 younger siblings, 2 sisters, who are ages 23 and I think 12, and 2 brothers. My stepbrother is 22, and I have a little brother who is about 6, I think. And my little brother is the gender police of the household. He's always like, not sister, it's brother. So he's cool. I also have one living grandparent and one step-grandma. I get along with all of my immediate family. No real problems. I'm a lot closer to my mom and my stepdad and my siblings than I am to my biological dad. But like, I don't know, like there's some history and stuff. But I mean, like, we get along fine when we hang out and stuff. I'm not really close to a lot of my extended family, but I mean, we get along. Basically, most of what they know through my mom or my other family members. I'm out as gender variant to my entire immediate family, and I'm sure that some of my extended family knows. I most recently came out to my granny, and she was the last person who I felt that I actually had to tell. Everybody else, I'm just like, oh, if they know, they know. If they don't, they don't. Whatever. It's none of their business. But I felt that I needed to make things clear with my granny, and my whole immediate family knew. And she wasn't really surprised, and it really wasn't that big of a deal, so that was cool. I'm generally very parent-friendly. Like, even growing up, all of my friends' parents liked me and didn't have a problem with me. I'm nice, and I'm respectful, and I'm not into drugs and insane partying and drinking and stuff like that. So, I mean, I think I'm a pretty good influence. And I also get along excellent good with Rachel's parents, which is really nice. We usually, they live in town, so we usually go to dinner with them at least once every week or two. Rachel's really close to them, and so I'm really close to them, and they really accept me as part of the family, which is really good because I plan on keeping Rachel forever and ever. So, alright. On to what I'm going to do in terms of gender when I have kids. I say when for me because I do plan on raising children, even though I've never ever had the desire ever to birth children. I've always wanted to raise them. I spoke with Rachel a little bit about this last night because it's really something that you have to be on the same page as your partner about. So here's some stuff that we came up with. Gender-neutral names are very, very cool, and we're both fans of them. Also, I think the main thing that came out of our conversation was choice. We want our kid to have options and be able to choose their own path and not have anything forced upon them. So, in terms of like toys and stuff like that, they can choose whatever toys they want. I'll get them a variety of toys, not just like, here's one doll, here's one truck, pick what you like best, just whatever. Same thing with clothes and choices of activities. I don't really want to, like, send them to this camp or that camp unless it's something they have an interest in. And I'm not really into places with, like, necessarily, like, ideologies and stuff like that. Like, I went to Jesus camp when I was younger, and I mean, it was fun and stuff like that, but if I had the choice to go to Jesus camp or just sailing camp, I probably would have picked sailing camp, or rock climbing camp or something like that. So, so stuff like that. Also, we're both fans of public schools. Both Rich and I went to public school and didn't have that terrible of an experience with it. I think, I mean, everybody is a little bit angsty in high school no matter where they went. And public schools, like, we're interested in getting a good school district, but, I mean, public schools are free, and that's always a plus. And they're decent education, and where we went, and also they're a lot more diverse than if we went to a private school or a hippie crunchy school, because when you go to private hippie crunchy schools, like, most often you'll just get a bunch of gender variant white people that are kind of middle class. So I think it's important that that our kid is exposed to a lot of different people and a lot of different ideas, and can get along with people of all different backgrounds. Yeah, also, I recognize that I can't protect my child against negative gender influences, like, this is what it means to be a man, this is what it means to be a woman, that our society is inundated with via the media and stuff like that. So instead of trying to protect my child from that stuff, I would rather try to educate them about the flaws of that system, and try to answer any questions they had just honestly, and go from there. And I think the hardest thing for me is going to be not forcing them to be gender variant, just because I am. And it's kind of like the reverse problem that a lot of people have. Like, if my child is strongly identified as a boy or is strongly identified as a girl, then that has to be okay with me, if that's what they want. And also, if my kid turns out to be straight, I have to be okay with that, because me wanting them to be gender variant or wanting them to be queer is just the same as straight parents wanting their kids to be straight and wanting their kids to be heteronormative and be stereotypical boys and girls. So I have to be accepting of the fact that if my kid is not gender variant or straight or what have you, then that has to be okay, as long as they're open-minded and they understand that other people have gender issues and stuff like that. So that'll be my main thing. But just in general, like, kids should be able to do what they want for the most part, as long as you're not getting in trouble with the law or, like, into illegal activities and stuff like that. Then, you know, wear pants or wear a dress or play with toys, whatever. Like, as long as you're not getting hurt, then I'm okay with it. So I guess that's it for this week, and I will see you guys next week.